and my family are currently in Marietta, California, and this, in my opinion, is the most anticipated video I've ever done.
I bet.
In my hand is food from Destination Smokehouse, with the tenderism. My whole mission today is to see, in my opinion, is the food actually tenderism, or do I just love watching Unc?
Mic check.
1, 2.
You remember the tenderism, man?
Yes.
Tenderism.
Yeah, with the ribs.
Tenderism, right. He had the ribs falling off the bone.
So if it...
And they was giving him a hard time. Everybody was saying he was getting robbed by the white man.
Right.
Mr. Charlie was doing him bad, but he was like, he like it. He like what he doing.
The recipes, nix. Dig what I'm saying? My job here, I just support him because he's my partner and we get out like a fat rat. But when people come in here, they think it's like, oh, Walter is no, Nick. Nick is the one who produced all the food here at Destination.
He like getting robbed. He like the white man.
He like
making the white man money. That's his favorite thing to do.
Right, he the front man for the whole
He
thing.
said, look at me. I'm the tenderism man.
I'm doing well.
I'm doing well for myself. I got a shack out back by the smoke.
Blow up cot.
Always smell like pork.
That's not right.
Died down. I don't know if it was necessarily backlash, but people had their feelings about his situation and whether or not he was done fairly. Our boy Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You know, if you know about Keith Lee, he does surprise pop-ups at people's establishments.
Food spots.
Right. And since tenderism was so viral, it was only a matter of time until Keith Lee showed up.
Me and my family are currently in Marietta, California, and this, in my opinion, is the most anticipated video I've ever done.
I bet.
In my hand is food from Destination Smokehouse, with the tenderism.
So on this particular time, he pops up. Now, one of Keith Lee's things is he doesn't pop up. No, he'll give out some bread, but he doesn't pop up and let you know. He wants to get the real experience. All right. So at this particular time when he pops up, tenderism man ain't there.
So, update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash, or $4,000 in cash that we was going to give him a hand. They didn't take it, so we're not only going to take this money and feed some people, but we just going to do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community with it.
But ever since I reached out to him, I've gotten zero response. I thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review.
What he did to tenderism, is he stuck?
He do nothing to tenderism. He just sitting there. He's a spokesperson. That's the owner, and tenderism is the spokesperson.
They done drug tenderism.
They did, man.
Tenderism been drugged. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look at his mannerism. Look at tenderism's mannerism.
I thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review, it just didn't seem like he really captured what it's like when you come to this place. It's just disappointing that as popular as people can be on social media, people don't know everybody.
Well, the dude, from what I saw, the brother Keith Lee went to the spot. He had the ribs, the short ribs, or something else. You know how tenderism shaking and the meat fall off the bone and he nut out? He said, nah. He said, this one right here, no, the meat ain't fall off the bone.
To me, it looked like it's sliced. It looked like they slit it straight down the back. So when I pick it up, that's what happened. I'm gonna pick it up and see if it fall off the bone. Well, there ain't no bone in here. I'm gonna just see if it fall apart. It do not.
For real, you saw the review?
Yeah, he did that. So then the second one he did where the meat did fall off the bone. I think it was like oxtails or something like that. Okay, cool. Right there.
Just oxtail. One more. Hold on. I'm trying to grab the bone. I'm not putting it. It's tender now. Now that's tender. Just the meat.
I can't stand to hear people eat.
We know, son. Chill, man.
Where is that?
Now, if I had glasses, I'm throwing the glasses on the floor. That is delicious. Fantastic, man. Actually, tender, juicy, peppery, smoky, salty. That might be the best oxtail I've ever had. It's top 3 and it ain't 3. That's a good ass oxtail. I'm supposed to be tasting. I'm on my 3rd bite. Oxtail juice all over. Sorry.
I'm not trying to get it.
Delicious. For me, personally, 9.7 out of 10.
All right, it sounds pretty, you know.
It's pretty delectable.
If I was running the business, I would be happy with that
review.
With that review. Shout out to I'm Stacy.
Some folks are upset with the owner of Destination Smokehouse, where Walt works, Mr. Tenderism. All right, shake it a little bit.
Okay, let's see if the tenderism is really working here.
You just pick one up, and I'm gonna just let you do your thing.
Look, I don't know too much about this stuff.
Let me see.
But I do know something about these boys right here.
What are you gonna do?
These dinosaur balls.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, so Unc works at this place, does marketing for them, and of course they do amazing. But Keith Lee showed.
I heard people saying it's not that tender, but like, what do you think, they faking it right there? You think you think the meat was on the bone before and they put it back on and then?
Or just a particular cut, like, yo, this one right here, this is a soft one right here. Do the
Another thing, when you get it right hot, it's more likely to fall off the bone than when it's sat for a while. Once it's sat for a while, those fats and stuff get a chance to recongeal and it may not be as tender. But that don't mean it's not tender because it didn't fall off the bone. You bit it off the bone.
He was busy. He came there to give him $4 to $5K and also $1K to people that was in line waiting to eat. But due to him being busy, Keith Lee wasn't able to give Walt his $4 to $5K tip. All right.
I'm personally taking $5,000 out of my own bank, and we go in and say happy holidays to Unc.
So, update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said,
You don't got Cash App, stop playing Keith Lee.
nah.
Nobody couldn't send you Cash App at Tenderism, nigga.
was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash, or $4,000 in cash that we was gonna give him a hand. They didn't take it, so we not only gonna take this money and feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community with it.
But he did leave the $1K for people to eat in the restaurant. And eventually when he gave money to people in the community, I'll show y'all that in a few. But first, let's go ahead and get to what was said by the owner and what rubbed people the wrong way. So peep this clip real quick.
If I would have known he was here, I would have probably asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done. But ever since I reached out to him, I've gotten zero response. I thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review, it just didn't seem like he really captured what it's like when you come to this place. It's just disappointing that as popular as people can be on social media, people don't know everybody. Sorry, brother.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, look here, Mr. President. That's what we need to do in this podcast. He's sitting here with us. Then that way we can clear all this stuff up. Like I am, in a sense, a little older than a little bit, not much now. And so, you know, hey, I want to get it in over. Let don't be candy coated. Let's just sit out.
And bring that $4,000 back down here with that in that envelope you had there.
Nigga.
Bring that back.
I tell you what, I'm not gonna listen to no podcast with Tenderism.
No.
This nigga talking this jibber jabber for 2 hours. Yeah, man, no, down. I'm a bit older, had shit, well, got Tenderism.
Gentleman conversation, you know, drink some Kool-Aid and something together, and we eat some of these oxtail.
Alright, so that set people off on TikTok, and a lot of people was responding. See what some folks got to say. Their names will be on the screen if you want to go ahead and follow them.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of Calvin Candy and Steven at that Tenderism restaurant. Because I know they didn't get on here and check Keith Lee. After Keith Lee gave them an honest review and tried to tip Steven that $4,000 and leave $1,000 for customers. Now, I like Unc. He made that business a lot of money. He put that business on the map. But let me tell y'all something, man. Unc don't want to be saved. Unc do not want to be saved.
No, he likes slavery. Some, you know what I'm saying? In slavery, it was a couple slaves that was good.
Say
It's
that,
like,
man. Don't. What, like the junk from Django?
Yeah, like Steven wasn't going nowhere.
Something about a nigga named Steven, ain't it? Just stop.
Used to where he at.
His name is Walt, and he's not a slave.
Right. No.
He resembles a slave.
What?
He speaks
Where the can go?
like a slave, but he is not. He's a free man to do what he likes, and he likes slavery now.
Stop.
Like where he at. I feel like that man has been being used. He gonna continue to be used, and he like to be used. You can't lead a horse to the water and make him drink. That man don't want to leave that restaurant. He done put in too much time. He done put in too much effort. And one thing for certain, that owner knows that. But for them not to let that man get that $4,000 tip, that should tell y'all everything y'all need to know about how Calvin run that restaurant. You get what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a buck, bro. They don't want to see that man prosper. They want him right where he at, man. And if you ask me, Tenderism, he like that shit. So let him stay there, man. Leave it alone.
You think that was dirty that nobody accepted the tip for him?
No. What I believe in my heart of hearts is Keith Lee came there to patronize this establishment. Mm-hmm. Like you said, he going there on the low. It's not like he goes in there announced. He goes in there because he wants the actual genuine effect of how things go.
How is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what did he say something bad about the service maybe? Because he seemed like he liked the food.
Nah, what he's saying, he wanted to tip Mr. Tenderism the $4,000, but he couldn't even get to him because he had security around him. But he didn't know. I guess if they would have known better, they probably like, oh man, this brother a popular YouTuber. Keith Lee is he a foodie. He go around to different food spots and try your food. I almost bet money I can guarantee they would have said, yo, go over there and talk to him. But because they didn't, they ain't know.
Right.
As a missed opportunity.
Plus he got security to get his ass back to work. He can't be out here taking pictures, dancing around, nigga. You got smoke.
Throwing glasses all on.
Right. Look, do that at your own time.
A moment has passed with Keith Lee going back to Tenderism. That moment is done for. Not only did the owner come off ungrateful with his response, he just got Tenderism sitting there looking like he don't know up from down and left from right. Please stop saying Tenderism. It's Tenderism with the...
All right, why are you so mad about it?
It's Tenderism. The fact that the owner even had the audacity to have a response video talking about, oh, if we would have known, we would have made sure everything was right. That's the whole point. That's the Keith Lee effect, to go into restaurants and not get treated no type of way and see if the food really is what the food is supposed to be or not. Then to say, oh, he had the food and that's not really what it's about. I just really am disappointed in that. You're disappointed that your food is plain. That's what you're disappointed in? That you didn't have the prep time to prep it correctly for an influencer? That's what
are they talking about? It appeared he enjoyed it.
Yeah, he gave a pretty good review. From what we saw, he gave a pretty good review on the food.
Disappointed in because he gave an honest review with the food that he got. It's just such a bad look when these business owners come back with a rebuttal video, not being grateful for the business that Keith is bringing to your establishment anyway, not being grateful for all the things he did outside of your establishment to all of your customers, not expressing your gratitude that he paid for people to come eat at your establishment. No, not that. You had the nerve to say that you're disappointed? Come on now. And you try to flip it like, oh, well, let's have you on the podcast and sit down and clear things up. Clear what up? He came, tried the food. The food was basic. He left money not only to your business, but to the patrons coming to eat at your business. And you couldn't even take the time to express gratitude for that? I would never step foot back in there, ever.
I don't know. It's something about Mr. Tenderism in the owner video, bro. It ain't sitting well with me. And I know a lot of y'all was saying, like, everybody don't want to be an owner and own their own place. And like, everybody can't, and might not want to. That might not be his desire. Like, I'm cool with him just doing what he do with the, barbecue. But it just seemed like the owner is like, dang, we missed the opportunity for him to game, not more so And just seeing like, just sitting there like, dang, I had a chance to get $4,000 tip. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. It some look off of that video, bro. And to be honest,
I don't know. You think he looking out for Tenderism?
I think so. I believe so.
Like, Tenderism probably straight. If he got his retirement check plus Social Security plus whatever he making down.
And on the TikTok side of the game, he getting it. Well, we don't know who's getting it on the TikTok side.
Right, because he probably don't even know what the fuck is going on.
The top ticket. Yeah, on the top ticket.
But yeah, he probably getting interview money.
Yeah.
People want to talk to him and all that other stuff. So I think he probably not really tripping off the bread as much. Plus, he older. He probably just want to make the best barbecue in the world.
That's my next question is he a cook? I mean, what is his position there? I mean,
he's a cook and a friend / employee of the owner.
Respect.
And he was there when he started it, and it's like,
respect.
He probably came around. He's like, look, I want a job.
Yeah.
I'm an old man, but I could do what I could do. He said he used to wait tables and all that stuff, and the barbecue night jumped off. And they probably had a conversation a long time ago. We're gonna make this shit pop.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help you. Whatever. What's the dude name? Candy Yams or whatever the fuck that nigga name.
What?
John Candy.
His name is not John Candy, man.
But yeah, they probably had a conversation. He was like, you know what? I got you, young boy. And they rocking out.
Yeah, and they rocking out right now.
And let me also say this. I know this is going to touch on your tender Negro sensibilities. But what's wrong if that man felt like what's wrong if Mr. White Man is on his bullshit about his money? He not old.
No.
he gonna go on Mr. Tenderism is gone. So yeah, he would feel some kind of way like fuck. Where Mr. Tenderism want to make the best shit, he enjoying the popularity or whatever. But it's he's the owner. It's important. That's important to him. I don't think that's necessarily a racist play. Is he making money off the back of niggas? Yeah, that's what I mean. But a lot of people make money off the back of niggas. He don't want to. If he wanted to have his own restaurant, he would. At this point,
he could.
He could. At this point, he could do it tomorrow. But obviously, that's not his aspiration, man. He chilling.
Look at Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeye.
Right. Look at that lady. Woo chow, mama. Cut off. So black.
I don't know.
I swear.
Super southern.
Popeyes, let me tell you. Like what?
I saw the owner's response before I even seen Keith Lee's review, and I'm thinking, dang, Keith usually respectful. Like, what did he say? And then I go watch Keith Lee video, and I'm like, dang, like the way the owner responded was like, Keith said something disrespectful because at the end of his response, he's like, well, I thought I was being respectful. I'm like, I don't know. It ain't sitting well with my spirit,
Alright, so I ain't gonna lie. I also assume that Keith Lee must have had a bad review. Now, weeks ago, I did see Keith Lee.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it must be more to it. And maybe he said something about the service, but he said the oxtails were some of the best he had in his life.
He did.
He came 9.7 out of 10. He's like, I really can't think of what's better, but it might be something better.
I saw another interview though where he had like a rib or something. He was shaking it and it didn't come off. From the same spot, right? But then he came back with the oxtail, right? But then he came and he tasted. He was like, man, he said the food was good.
First of all,
he didn't give it rave reviews, but he.
Right. First of all, some people will argue that cooking off the bone is a little bit overcooked in barbecue. It's a state of mind to say that's supposed to come off easy. It's supposed to be the bite off the bone. I personally like it fall off the bone.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying I don't like sucking on bones.
Pause,
right? But some people like, them other people, they supposed to have a little bit of a chew to it. They like it.
The chewy.
Was there? I knew the review was going to come soon. And in this video, he said that Walt was busy, but I didn't actually see his full review. I just seen some of him giving money to other people. Once again, I'll show you that in a few. Let me show y'all the review.
Me and my family are currently in Marietta, California. And this, in my opinion, is the most anticipated video I've ever done. In my hand is food from Destination Smokehouse, with the tenderism. My whole mission today is to see, in my opinion, is the food actually tenderism, or do I just love watching Unc? Let's find out together. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. He spent.
Keith Lee got a little bit of that tism. He hold his head in that way.
Son, don't say that. We don't.
That peculiar look the niggas be having. You like, what you looking at?
Looking straight through you. Stop.
$29.77. The customer service my family said was very good. This food was quick. It only took us 10 minutes to get it. And Unc is here, but Unc walk around with 4 different security guards, which I fully understand because people probably bombarding him non-stop. So I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. Holiday yams, mac and cheese, coleslaw, 2 orders of Texas toast, 4 sides of barbecue sauce, and a 3-meat plate. I got a beef rib, some oxtail, and some brisket. We gonna start with what I came here for, the beef rib. I didn't touch it, I didn't do nothing. This how it came. To me, it looked like it's sliced. It looked like they slit it straight down the back. So when I pick it up, that's what happened. I'm gonna pick it up and see if it fall off the bone. Well, there ain't no bone in here. I'm gonna just see if it fall apart. It do not.
Oh yeah.
See what I mean?
This thing ain't going nowhere. The most important is how it tastes. Let's see. It's very smoky. I think it could definitely be more salt added to this. But right now, I just taste smoke and a lot of peppercorns, which is a very good plus. It's juicy. You see it all on my beard. It's all on my lips.
Yeah, back up, man.
That barbecue sauce is sweet, and I think exactly that's what it needs. Again, a little more salt will take this a long way. But as is, I'm at a 7.5 out of 10. This might be the tenderisms that we were talking about. This oxtail.
So this is the interview I'm telling you about.
It's tender now. Not as tender. Just the meat.
Where's that?
Now, if I had glasses, I'm throwing the glasses on the floor. That is delicious. Fantastic, man. Actually, tender, juicy, peppery, smoky, salty. That might be the best oxtail I've ever had. It's top 3 and it ain't 3. I'm supposed to be tasting. I'm on my 3rd bite.
I'm trying to get it together.
Delicious. For me, personally, 9.7 out of 10.
It's the peppery. And this is tender. I'm going to 9.5.
All right, this is the brisket. He ain't going nowhere. Oh, there you go. Little bit of pull action. This is extremely over seasoned in my opinion. When it comes from not only a sodium level but also a flavor level. That's a decent brisket in my opinion. 6.5 out of 10. This nigga from Texas. I got somebody from Texas with me. Shout out there.
That's a juice piece.
You smoking? 8-7.
This is mac and cheese. I don't know if this is oil or if this is a vitamin, but
Butter starts separating from the noodle.
The cheese completely separated and almost curdled. I don't know what noodle that is. This is the noodle. Not a fan of that at all. Okay, this the yam. Okay, now that's
Tender.
sweet, cinnamon, a lot of spices and flavors. 8 out of 10. For me, the standout is absolutely oxtail. But past oxtail, the standout is unk. Not only in my opinion is it extremely hard to get people engaged like that, to show your true personality, to be yourself, no matter how fast things take off in the space. I don't think he intended for it to go the way it's going. I think he just wants to show his love of food and his love of what it is that he's doing. I'm personally taking $5,000 out of my own bank, and we going to say happy holidays to Unc.
So, update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash, or $4,000 in cash that we was going to give him a hand. They didn't take it, so we're not only going to take this money and feed some people, but we just going to do what we feel like we're supposed to do.
See, that's just because he don't have enough niggas around him. For real. He working with, see, that's the bad part of working with all white people. Like, if it was any nigga around him, they'd be like, that's fucking Keith Lee.
Right. They would have known.
Yeah. They would have known.
That's him and his people, man. Yo, come on up, man. Come on over here, man. Come on. Hey, oh.
Right. And Keith Lee ain't the type to be like, hey, listen, I'm kind of fucking huge.